What's up, guys? Tim Little, Matt Allen. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin. It's a new year. We have some new merch, some new baits, some new stuff. Here we go.
We have been hard at work with all sorts of new designs between merch and apparel and baits. We have been going. The first thing we want to talk to you guys about today is the latest addition to the family of A-rigs that we have designed, and that is this guy right here. This is the Tactical 4-blade 5-hook rig, and it goes into the family. If you aren't familiar with the family of tactical rigs, we partnered up with Hog Farmer to develop a series of rigs that you could do it all with. These are made with flexible wire, so they have tons of movement. We started with the Tactical Flex rig, then we created the Mini. Notice that it's downsized. Then we created the Micro, the little tiny guy, the one that's so small you can throw it on bait finesse gear and spinning reels if you want to. It's amazing how many options you have with that. And those rigs allow you to meet all the conditions, different size bait fish, different depths, all sorts of different things. But the one thing that they don't allow you to do is throw 5 hooks. Tim and I are huge believers in the 3-hook rig. That is how we have always fished our rig. Notice we use these dummies on shorter wires and they stay up out of the way, and we fish 3 hooks. As we drive around the country, that is incredibly useful because we generally don't have to check regs, we just go fishing. But that doesn't change that there's a whole world of people that prefer a 5-hook rig. We live in Tennessee. All of the surrounding states are 5-hook states.
A lot of states are 5-hook states.
A lot of states are, and a lot of people want the opportunity to hook 4 or 5 fishes at a time. We get it. So what we did is we went back to Hog Farmer. We took the 5-hook rig concept and we really dialed it in. So flexible wire, again, the ability to pump and work that rig. A downsized head. Notice how much smaller that head is. It's a full size smaller than some of our other rigs. Precision hardware. This one, the 5-hook, will come with snaps. It will not come with split rings. We want people that purchase the 5-hook to be able to take heads, put them right on, and go fishing. Of course, Tim and I personally still upgrade to hyperwire split rings on our own rigs. That's your own choice. But that is the new 4-blade 5-hook rig. You want to add anything to that?
Sure, yeah, we understand. A lot of guys are like, man, I love your flex rig, but I want 5 hooks. I want the opportunity to catch more fish, especially ledge fishing, schooling fish, a lot of different scenarios. Just the mental aspect of 5 hooks are better than 3. We hear it a lot of times. Sometimes guys, yeah, fish are hitting my dummy baits. I want to make sure they get my baits. Well, you don't have to worry about that now, right? So you have all your baits are hooked. As far as heads, the Matt Allen head, the screwed up head, these are great heads on this rig, right? We'll link all this stuff down below in the video description, but that's what these rigs are right here. So we have 3.8 Kitex on 5 1/4-ounce Matt Allen heads. That rig looks great. What do we got here? Same thing.
4.5-inch easy shiners on 1/8-ounce heads. Same thing, perfect balance on that rig.
Screwed up head, obviously has that twist lock in there. That's a head that I like to throw on almost all my A-rigs because it keeps those baits from pulling back. You don't go through nearly as many swim baits. We all know that Kitex, a lot of these swim baits are expensive. You don't want to be ripping those baits on small fish. So as far as baits, same thing, 3.8 Kitex, the Swammer, the Mayor, all of your favorite more common mid-sized swim baits will work great on this mini rig. Again, bladed, it's an awesome rig, 5 hooks, flex rig like Matt talked about. You add those reel twitches, you add those rod twitches, you get that school to collapse and expand. That's when you get your bait.
So one last thing to add to that, and then Tim will jump into merch here. Again, we have built this on the frame of the Mini. So the 5-hook is that mid-sized rig. So again, A 3.5 to a 4-inch swim bait is your perfect bait on there. The one other thing two more things I'll add. One is that we came in bladed only. The 5-hook does not come in a non-bladed version. If you want that, you go to one of our other options for non-bladed. And then number 2, what was number 2? I don't know, I completely lost my train of thought.
I'm sure we'll have questions down below.
I remembered it, I got it. If you want to add weight to this rig, just a quick tip, the best way to do it is to add more weight to your center bait only. That keeps the entire rig balanced. You've got a swivel on that nose, so regardless, it's going to track true. But if you want to add weight, especially if you want to go really deep, add it to the middle. That will allow your outside arms to stay extremely flexible. All right, it's all you.
Yeah, so what he's talking about, if you put like, you know, heavier weights on the outside, when you rear back and you make that cast, that flex rig is going to collapse. These things are going to hook each other, and then you're going to have to reel in your fouled bait. So if you put the lighter weights on the outside, and say you do an 1/8 or a 1/4, then you put a 3/8 or a 1/2 ounce in the middle, the straight back wire, that's not going to collapse and foul your bait.
Yep.
All right, guys, let's talk merch. We did a soft launch for Black Friday, and through the years, you know, Matt and I, we're super busy doing 6 videos, content a week. I mean, it's truly a lot, right?
It's a lot.
And we hear you. We see your comments. You know, we've done a little bit of merch through the years at retail stores, but through the years, we've heard, you know, stickers, hats, shirts, sun shirts. So we're working on that. So we now have our merch available on our website. We'll leave a link down below in the video description for you. But guys, we've been working.
It only took us what, 14 years?
Yeah,
to bring our apparel in-house.
Yeah. So baby steps, right? So we got the necessities right now. We got sun shirts. I don't know. I feel like Vanna White up here, just like
here. I'll hold it for you. I'll hold it for you.
We even have some women's apparel, and guys, this is just the beginning. So we have some women's tees. We have men's tees. We have some hats. Know that we're working on this a lot. So we have some new stuff coming. We have some hoodies coming. We have beanies,
other hats,
some cold weather gear. And then this will allow us, now that we're kind of in control on our website of the apparel, when we can do certain drops, maybe a burn pause t-shirt. You guys have been talking about that for a long time. We've hinted towards that. But stickers, keychains, all that sort of stuff. Merch, we're gonna be tackling that guy this year as well. And guys, that's really the biggest way to support us.
Right. Not
only sharing our videos with your friends and fishing buddies, but just helping us build the brand. You know, yes, purchasing this stuff on our website helps us out, but just walking around with a Tactical Bassin logo helps spread that brand. People ask, you know, what's Tactical Bassin, and it allows you guys to share our family, the family we've built with you guys in the fishing industry. So it means a lot, but we're super excited to get this merch up and launched on the website. Like I said, we're working on new designs, different gear for different seasons. So keep that in mind. And like I said, we'll leave a link down below for you guys as well.
Guys, here's what it boils down to. When we started making these videos, we did it solely to give back to the fishing community, and that is still the reason that we do it today. The target has always been changing, right? And the world around YouTube is always changing. There are paywalls available all over the place. We could charge for our content starting yesterday if we want to. We will not do that. And many of you have noticed that our content is still free. We see a lot of those comments. We didn't do this to get rich. We did this to help people. That is why we started linking to Tackle Warehouse forever ago, putting links in the video description, because it was the only way that we could see forward where we could help people get the gear, we could justify our time, and we didn't sell anybody anything. That's what this has always been about. So that's why you haven't seen a paywall go up. That's why you're not going to see a paywall go up. But if you want to feel, we know you're a part of the Tactical family. It's very important to us, but if you want to feel like you're part of the Tactical family and you want to wear that apparel out and about and help grow the brand that is Tactical Bassin so other people can learn about this and share it as well. We are all for that, and we appreciate your support.
Yeah, it's awesome. Quick story. When Matt and I were on the road prior, pre-COVID, we came to Tennessee. We came to Chickamauga. We walked into the first restaurant we walked into. We went to go sit down, and there was a father and a daughter, and both of them were wearing Tactical Bassin sun shirts.
Yep.
We walked up, we said hi, their eyes got about that big. We're friends with them now. It just means a lot, and that was just a cool little story that came to mind when you were talking about it. But again, we're super excited. Down below in the comment section, let us know what you'd like to possibly see in the future. And guys, 2025 is off to a great start. Hopefully you guys got a chance to see the South America video that we finally wrapped up. That's another thing that's been on our plate for a couple years, but excited about that. Excited about trips for 2025, the content we're going to be bringing, and guys, we're excited about you guys. We appreciate you. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys on the next video.